Namaste and welcome to Hindi Newspaper Analysis. I beg your pardon for disturbances in background noise because I am recording in an open place. First article discusses about atomic energy, hydrogen power, India's net zero plan. This article highlights about how India is going to net zero emissions. It is well known fact that the government of India announced net zero emissions under its Panchamrit strategy in Glasgow summit last year COP26. The actions initiated by India to reach net zero emissions are National Hydrogen Mission 2021, which announced a focus on green hydrogen. We all well noted that government PSUs announced utilization of green hydrogen. For example, we have NPPC announced Ladakh. In Ladakh, they are going to start green hydrogen. The word green hydrogen indicates production of hydrogen from solar or wind or any other renewable sources. 2. It announced blending of ethanol into petrol by 20% by 2025. Till now we have ethanol 10% blending. Now we are going to see 20% blending. Then it is also focusing on enhancing electric vehicles production and electric vehicles utilization in public transport. We can also supplement this point by Niti Aayog, a recent program, Sunya. Then it also said that India is committed to develop its industries under Atmanirbhar Bharat. This Atmanirbhar Bharat also includes energy security, energy access, energy conservation and also employment. So Atmanirbhar Bharat also involves sustainable environment program. Further, India is also committed for LT LEADS, the word which can be important for prelims exam, that is long-term low emissions development strategy, for which countries must have a framework for equitable fair share of global carbon budget. One should also remember LIFE strategy announced by Government of India recently, which means lifestyle for environment. So that is what we can see. And these points are quite useful in writing even a question, particularly asking about India's way to reach 2070 carbon emissions. Next article talks about center supplying fortified rice to check malnutrition in children, says FCI. It is well noted fact that malnutrition is one of the important topic, and here it is fortified rice is a topic which was mentioned in the article. Malnutrition is a persistent trouble in India. Here is a government strategy working against it. According to Food Safety Standards Authority of India, which defines fortification or fortified food as deliberately increasing the content of essential micronutrients in a food as to improve nutrition quality of food, to provide better health for the public, to minimize the health risk. If I say fortification, it includes adding of some iron, folic acids, vitamin B12, so on and so forth. So this is quite essential for us. Now FCI is even supplying fortified food, fortified rice against the malnutrition, can be a useful point in writing answer to counter malnutrition. Next, as winter nears, Lambasinghi in ASR district becomes tourist. It is well known fact that tourism is one of the tools to counter poverty. It was mentioned by 12th Planning Commission that is poverty can be alleviated by the tourism. It can also bring regional stability and peace. For all this purpose, we can use tourism. So here is an advantage to the government of Andhra Pradesh and the local people, where the season of visiting tourists is raised now near the Lambasinghi region of ASR Allur Sitaramaraju district. Next, the reshape of economic pie must change. Here, this article begins with explanation on economic weaker sections. However, slowly and gradually it explains about the social aspects. So author explains here two dimensions. One, the government of India focused on ease of doing business and also ease of living and making earning of the people. However, this is not at all creating equality, because it is mentioned in World Inequality Report, around 1% of India's population controlling 22% of wealth. So in this situation, how to counter these inequalities? Because one side populism is rising, populism is also providing freebies, and populism also giving importance to the dominant sections only. So other discussed about some political scholars, not very much important for the GS answer. For our essay writing, it can be useful. According to Thomas Piketty, a Capital and Ideology book, every society dominated by dominant sections, or let us say three people, clerical or religious groups, nobles and warriors, and third section is common man or labor. Most of the times, these dominant sections clearly manifest the control over the society. It can be said that every society has inequalities, but every society tried to justify these inequalities in their own terms. It was a vision of Abraham Lincoln, who said, and I quote, "Money will cease to be the master, became the servant of humanity, democracy, and democracy will superior to the money power," quote unquote. He believed this as a dream, and the dream remains as a dream, because American society itself started to run behind the money, and money became the very prominent under the economist of Milton Friedman, who influenced the policies in controlling inflation, and also Keynes, who also created responsibility of a state on maintaining health of the economy or health of the money. So on these facts, we can conclude that inequalities existed. At the same time, inequalities continues to exist because of dominant sections. Author also quoted another scholar, Mariana Mazzucato, and he said in Value of Everything that the role of bank and financial institutions is lubrication for the economy. Every economy is ruled by wealthiest people. Today, we can see wealthiest companies will decide the ways, they will decide the prices, they will decide the times of gig workers, and they will also decide the future of the small farmers in India. Further, I would like to quote here one important thing, that is, every economy witnessing the problems of informal sector. But in India, informal sector is high, formal sector is low. Unfortunately, this is not at all going well. The process of formalization is not going well. So that is the need of the hour, and most importantly, government should look on these unequal aspects of the society, and they should work for the equal aspects of the society. Next article talks about 2024 Paralympics and Paralympics mascot revealed. It is well known that is 2024 Olympic Games conducted by France and Paris now unveiled the Olympics mascots. The mascot consists of a Phrygian cap, which is called as pyrgis, and also which is the symbol for Liberty cap. And the name Phrygia is located in Turkey, which is considered to be the origin of pursuit of liberty in French Revolution. And this is today's newspaper importance. Thank you so much, and Jai Hind.